According to Antonio Brown, issues with how the Bucks handled his ankle injury caused him to leave the field in spectacular fashion last season. Who can forget that one? Well, AB's ankle still hasn't healed. However, the former Bucks receiver says he will not have surgery unless an NFL team signs him. It's an interesting strategy. Shannon, what do you think of all this?
I don't know.
I don't know. But here's the problem that's even more upsetting and delusional is AB. There will be people that agree with AB. Skip, the man said, I need to get my ankle fixed, but I just want to make sure I got an obligation or a commitment for a team, from a team. It's a lot for a guy to go do surgery without an idea where you're going to work. People don't get surgery because of where they're going to work, AB. People get surgery because they need it, because they are quality of life. Even if I wasn't working at Fox, I was going to have my hips repaired.
Bingo.
I wanted a better quality of life, AB. Bruh, what team is going to sign a player? Oh, this player need to get surgery. Let's go ahead and sign him. AB, you have NFL medical insurance for the next 5 years anyway. You can get surgery at no cost to you. You don't need to be on a team.
No.
Skip, this man says he doesn't know why these guys are getting all this payday and he can't get a big payday. I just wonder why my value isn't being upheld the same. I don't know why Devontae got that money and I can't. I don't know that Tyreek got that money and I didn't. I don't know why Allen Robinson and all these and Juju got $10 million. I don't know why they got those big paydays, but I can't get one. I need those people that was co-signing AB when he was doing all that bull jive, from Pittsburgh to Oakland to New England to Tampa. I need y'all to explain to him, AB, bro, we love you, but this is the reason why you're not getting that payday ever again. AB is delusional. There's something seriously wrong with AB, that this man really thinks he does not understand. AB, you've been on 4 teams in 4 years and you've gotten released from 3 of those teams, and you don't know why? You can't get a payday? Nobody trusts you. You're only going to work on prove-it deals. I can't give you my money, AD, because ain't no telling what you're liable to do. And everybody's going to make you go week to week. Because if you've shown them that if they give you a large sum of money, you going to act a fool. Hell, you act a fool and you was on a week-to-week deal. They just saw you piece everybody out at the stadium. I don't know what they call it, MetLife. I think the MetLife is that stadium. You just did that, and you don't understand why.
Yep.
Nobody's calling, and nobody wants to give you a long-term deal. They just saw you acting a fool. You taped John Gruden, and you like, I'm free. And they release you. I don't know why I ain't got no deal. You go to New England, new fresh start.
With a guy who loved you.
And then you get every chance you turn around, you take a shot at Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady, my boy. Man, Tom Brady don't give a you-know-what about me. Tom Brady would call him a football player. And he's like, I don't know why, Skip. I don't know why I can't get a job. I don't know why I can't get a big payday. Something wrong with AB. And everybody, it's a lot of his followers' fault because he did things to appeal to you, and you co-signed his bull jive. Now he in this. So all those guys, the adulation, the approval, the clicks that you wanted, none of those people got a team. None of those can give you a job. Now they sitting looking back at you like, AB, you're a fool. Why were you doing that? Why you take your shirt off? I ain't got no money. I mean, hey, I support you, bro, but why you do something like that? Now look at it. Good luck getting a job, but you're never, ever going to get a payday like Tyreek. Those days are long gone. They were long gone once you left the Raiders, and you left $30 million. Who does that? Who leaves $30 million to go work a minimum job? I got $30 million. That was like Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley bet $1,500 to lose $11 million. AB bet $30 million to work on a minimum deal. How big of a dumb do you have to be to do something like that? But I'm glad he okay. Y'all clicks and like. Y'all like him.
Okay, so after his epic meltdown walk-off at whatever it's called, MetLife.
I think it's MetLife.
You still hung in and said, somebody will give him a shot. Okay, let's say that somebody does want to give him a shot. Let's say it's in June or July. They're going to wait and say, well, you know, let's do my Dallas Cowboys. I don't know. Let's say they look and say, we're still shy a slot receiver. Let's bring him to camp.
Right. He's going to have surgery.
At that point, he's going to say, okay, you guys want to sign me for some minimum deal,
right.
Prove-it deal?
Right.
Okay, I'm going to go have surgery now, and I'll see you in a year.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
No, we actually need you right now.
Correct.
No, well, I got to have surgery.
Right.
Because we read all the gory details of the ankle.
Yeah.
It sounded like career-threatening,
yes.
didn't it?
Yeah. This
ligament off the bone?
Off the bone.
Okay, so obviously none of that makes sense. Now I'll throw in something that Lil Wayne told me, I don't know, a month or so ago. We're talking about what's AB's future. And Wayne said, I think he's going to be a full-time rapper. That's just his read from a distance.
Right.
And he's heard him perform, and he thinks he's pretty good. And obviously, he's now got a partner who's really good,
yeah.
who can prop him up in Kanye. And the point was that what is the greatest way to transition into rapping? Well, you need an internet-breaking controversy, right?
Yeah.
Did that meltdown walk-off qualify?
Absolutely.
Is that not the greatest segue ever into a rap career?
Right.
And AB's pretty good. I don't know if he's ever going to be great, but he seems to love it. Kanye loves him. So it's possible he has already transitioned into the rap game.
Well, he better be writing some heavy rhymes, some great bars.
Well, Wayne's point is when you have the cachet of the career that he has had, when you are the celebrity within the NFL kingdom that he is, it helps to launch that way.
It will launch you, Skip, but at the end of the day, like, man, let me hear what AB got. But if they ain't hit like that.
I know. I got it. Well, he's been performing. I know Wayne heard him perform wherever he was. I think it was in Miami. And Wayne thinks he's got some ability.
I think Wayne is being very nice.
Nice?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. But his point is that sometimes when you're a big enough star in another realm, you can make the transition, and then just your sheer star power as a football player will carry you. And listen, if you got Kanye's machine behind you, the machinery, that can help. My point is, I think he does have a second career rapping that he will pursue. So I don't know.
Well, he might better get to it. Because I don't know if the NFL. Skip, why would, if a job says, well, I need you to start immediately, and you say, well, no, I can't start because I need 6 months. What job is going to hire you if they need you to start immediately and you say you can't start for 6 months?
Unless your name is Devontae Adams.
But he ain't Devontae. Devontae ain't had no on the field. I mean, we don't see Devontae slinging no helmet. Maybe he has, and I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
As far as I know, Devontae hadn't gotten any off the field anything.
Nothing.
So for him to say, I don't know why I can't command the type, and he's like, just look at the tape, bruh. Do you understand? It's so much going into getting that kind of money and being that kind of player. Than this. The tape. You was great in Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh got tired of your behavior. The Rams, you couldn't even make it. All he had to do was make it to the first Tuesday of in September. And he gets $30 million guaranteed. Let that sink in, people at home. You make it 1 month. For whatever you're doing right now, you make it 1 month, you get $30 million. How many could do it? AB couldn't do it, couldn't make it 1 month for $30 million. And y'all up here like, oh, AB, the man. AB thumbed his nose up at the man. Okay.
He even thumbed his nose at an owner that you hold in the highest of regard in Robert Kraft, right?
Yes.
He took a low blow shot at him on Twitter,
He did.
Okay, and that burned that bridge in New England, right?
Okay, in Tampa. How you gonna go back? Let's just say, Skip, he had a great relationship, even though he did, piece the crowd out. But all he did was prop up Tom Brady. Man, Tom was great. Tom gave me an opportunity, and I really appreciate that. Tom, my boy. But he, in one sentence, oh, Tom is this. In the next sentence, oh, Tom, great. In the next breath, oh, man, Tom just wanted me because I can win football games. Tom don't care about me as a person.
And why didn't Tom fight for me and give me some money?
So now Tom looking at it like, nah, bro, you on your own on this one. You peace out, Jack. You on your own. I just don't get him. I just don't get him, and I've had so many people. Skip, you'd be surprised at how many people, athletes and celebrities, that have reached out like, Shannon, you're really hard on AB. I'm not hard on AB. I just don't, I mean, the bull jive that he does, it's a trickle down because he's going to make it hard for somebody else. It's just the same situation with the Will Smith. People look and say, that's how they are. They look at AB and say, that's how it is unfair. Absolutely. We know that it's unfair. That we get judged by our lowest, they get judged by their greatest. But AB, bruh, 4 teams in 4 years and 3 you've been released and you don't know why?
Yep. Okay, so one other receiver at the top of the pay list right now just went to Miami.
Yeah.
He's had some off the field.
Yes.
But on the field, whew, I keep telling you, once I had to put my mind to it, I've never seen anything like Tyreek.
No.
I've just never.
No.
And was AB sensational in Pittsburgh? He was, but he was never Tyreek to me.
But Skip, you can't keep, okay, Tyreek did what he did in college, and we're not excusing what he did in college. Let's be abundantly clear, Skip and Shannon, because, you know, a lot of time when you talk about something, we're talking about Deshaun, what a supporter, a sexual predator. We're just talking about the man as the football player. We ain't say nothing about that man's character.
Okay.
So y'all deal with that. What Tyreek did was wrong. But as far as I know, Tyreek hadn't had any incidents where he's late for meeting, late for practice, not coming to practice, not coming to meetings. He hadn't had any off-the-field issues over and over and over and time again. At some point in time, I just want people to tell me, when are you going to hold AB accountable? And stop blaming Pittsburgh, stop blaming Oakland, stop blaming New England, stop blaming the Bucs, stop blaming everybody else except the individual. Because the common denominator in those 4 stops is only one person. Nobody else has been at Pittsburgh